Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this, it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trick, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles profits while I'm still in my sand, big and private. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit. That TTG money gang, make profit. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day. Not one, not two, but three monster trades for the group today. Alphabet long, Enphase short, Upstart short. Those were trades of the day. One of them being a 250% gain in one single day. You got PPI data, you had jobless claims, tons of data today, and the markets did not disappoint. Action everywhere. A lot of stocks moving higher, a lot of stocks moving lower. And the overall index at the end of it all, kind of flat. Okay, started off weak, bounced back, got weak again, bounced back into the close. The volatility is the greatest trading environment that we have ever seen. And the upward sloping channel trend that we've talked about on the stream for the last several weeks is still very much intact. I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised at the action that we have seen these last couple of days with these inflation prints. I'll get into that in just a moment. If you're wondering who the hell I am, folks, my name is Michael Edward Perinati. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. For those that did not know, we are a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for the best data analysis tool. And we're also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing, literally something for everybody here inside of True Trading Group. There are 8 professional trading moderators that are with you each and every single day from pre-market until the close. We're not gone after an hour and you'll have to fend for yourself. We share our screens. You see what we're doing. We talk to you live on the mic. We notify you when we're in and out of positions in real time. We answer questions and provide analysis and commentary all throughout the trading day. This is how so many of our members are able to take advantage of what takes place on any given day, no matter how busy that they are or how little amount of money they might have inside of their trading accounts to get started with. We have a mobile app that allows you to see the screen share and receive the real-time push notifications when our orders execute, so you know exactly what to do and what we are doing inside of the community so that you can take advantage of the action on any given trading day. Now, the moderators and I collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80%, now going on roughly the last 4 years. Now, I'm not telling you that you should listen to the things that I have to say on this channel just because I think that I'm the world's greatest trader. I don't think that, nor am I. But what I will tell you is that I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career not by watching YouTube videos or sitting in Discord chats. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college, where they had me go through a training program before I was able to touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash. But it actually also happened to be the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, and I am the co-founder and head trader of TTG. And along with those 8 full-time professional trading moderators and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community here at True Trading Group. And not only will you be getting access to the moderators, but you're also going to be getting access to our members. We call that the TTG family, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you are ever going to find. Not to mention the real-time trade alerts from the mods and I that, like I said, been able to collectively as a group, been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions, just around 80%, not going on roughly the last 4 years. We upload all of our transactions from our brokerage accounts right up onto our website each and every single day so that you guys can all see the wins, the losses, the break-evens, all of it. It's all there for you all to see. So if you are ready to learn trading profit for real, you've all come to the right place because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live on this channel where myself and other TTG mods and sometimes some special guests even will come on here and give you guys market commentary, analysis, educational lessons that can help you make money, plain and simple. That's why you guys are here. That's why members join True Trading Group. It's to make money. It's why people come on this YouTube channel to try to find ways to make money in this market. The market's a stone throw away from all-time highs. We just put all-time highs in just last week. And as we sit here now today, this upward sloping channel is still very much intact. Okay? Still intact. It stays on my screen, right? Like I drew these lines. I feel like I drew these lines weeks ago. Just leave them there. You just leave these lines there and let the market continue to trade within it. You had the potential this week to break this channel. You got a bunch of different catalysts that could have broken us down if the data came in a certain way. And you had CPI data on Tuesday, you had PPI data today, and you had jobless claims data today. I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised to see the market still at 515, even after the CPI and PPI numbers that we got. If I closed my eyes for the last 3 days, and then you told me what the CPI numbers were, and then you told me what the PPI numbers were today, and I didn't see anything that was going on in the market, I probably would have guessed that the SPY would have been somewhere around 505 to 508, somewhere inside that range. But we're not. We're still at 515. So the markets have been stronger than I would have anticipated after that inflation data came through. And the PPI data that came in today, and all I can really think about, because a lot of people have been asking me this, because the inflation data has come in higher than expected on PPI and on CPI. But the only thing that I can really say on why the market has not sold off on the back of that data is that the labor market has held together, and you haven't necessarily seen an acceleration in inflation, even though the numbers have come in above what was expected. A lot of the numbers, even though above what was expected, some of them are actually still under what they were the previous month. But then there's other areas of the inflation that are actually higher than the previous month. So you really have gotten mixed data from these CPI and PPI prints, because there's a lot of different categories. You have regular headline CPI year over year, regular headline CPI month over month, core CPI year over year, core CPI month over month. Then you have the headline PPI year over year and the PPI month over month. Then you have the core PPI year over year and the core PPI month over month. There's a lot of different data points. There's 8 different inflation data points that we have gotten over the last 3 days. Tuesday, there was nothing Wednesday, and then today's PPI. So CPI Tuesday, today PPI. And some of those numbers were higher than expected. Some of those numbers were lower than they were the last month. Some of them were higher than they were the last month. So it kind of has been a little bit of this mixed bag. And the only explanation that I can give on why the markets haven't traded down on the back of that is just that it's not enough to break an overwhelmingly upward bullish trend in this market. There is no question that this bull market trend is intact. It's not just over the last 2-3 months. This has been going on since the end of October. Since the end of October, there is absolutely no question. I've actually never seen a stronger rally off of that October low. I don't think in my entire trading career I've ever seen a rally this strong, where you have had such an incredible move to the upside. Literally more than 100, more than 100 points on the SPY. Okay? You're talking a 26% gain on the SPY from the October low without ever experiencing even a 2% pullback in one day. You know, you haven't had it. You have not had even a 2% red day in this market. You haven't had a pullback that's been more than 2 to 2.5% at any given point during this rally. It's an extremely strong move to the upside. There is no question that this is a bull market. There is no question that this is an uptrend. And just the inflation data that we got, although, yes, some areas accelerated, and although some areas, yes, were hotter than expected, it wasn't bad enough to break down that trend and the chase for performance that we've seen from everybody that came in, that was going into 2024 and into 2023, negatively and bearishly positioned and hedged and everything else. And there was trillions of dollars that were on the sideline, and that money had to find a home, and it found a home quickly in 2024 because a lot of fund managers underperformed in 2023, and they could not let that happen again. So that money came right into the market to start off the year, and that has sent this market flying to the upside. And every time that there's been any type of a pullback or dip, it's been bought up. It's been met with pretty aggressive buying. Even today, you take a look at today, and I'll take you to a 3-minute chart just to zoom things in. We were looking like we're finally going to have a decent pullback day. And then right into the close, what happens? Bang, rip it right back right into the dead center of the day's action. When it looked like we were going to close on the low of the day and actually put in a pretty bearish candle, we got right down into where, my TTG fam, what was the level that we said today? 511.50 to 512. That was the support level that we talked about today inside of chat. All of the members in True Trading Group, they all knew before the day even started that if we get to 411.50 to 412, watch for there to be support. That's your support level. We talked about it many times throughout the day, and we got right down there at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then boom, right off of that level, picture perfect support, showing you that that uptrend is still intact. I didn't pick that number out of thin air, okay? That number is price structure literally from the other day, and I'll draw it for you. Here it is, okay, where you have these previous tops, and then here's your prior close, here's support. You dropped right into that level to create that support where there is price structure. But aside from that, when I take you to the daily chart, okay, that is the bottom end of this upward sloping channel. And every single time that we have gotten to the bottom end of this channel, including today, you can see the tail right there. There it is, right into the bottom end of this channel, the market bounces. So I'm not pulling these numbers out of thin air. I'm not just guessing. I'm not closing my eyes and throwing darts on a dartboard and seeing what number that we hit. This is a technical market. It's trading off of technicals, not fundamentals right now. And that's a beautiful thing for traders. Sometimes when a market's trading off of fundamentals, it actually can be a little bit more challenging because in the middle of the day, you might get a piece of economic data that comes out at 9:45 or at 10 o'clock or 10:30 in the morning. And all of a sudden that economic data really moves the market, can completely shift sentiment. And if you're already in position, sometimes that could go against you. When you have a market that's trading like this, that it's based purely on technicals, when there's such an obvious trend and there are obvious support and resistance levels, we as traders get to organize and execute our trades around these levels and get phenomenal entries, and more importantly, get follow through. That is how you're going to be able to make a lot of money. That is why members have been able to make a lot of money during this time frame. It's how we were able to have not one, not two, but 3 monster trades today, with the biggest gain of the day being 250% on end-phase put options. And at the same time, you've got stocks like Affirm down 13%, Upstart down 8%, the solar stocks getting slaughtered, Tesla getting wrecked, Boeing continuing to bleed out. At the same time, all of those things are happening. Microsoft's making a new all-time high. Alphabet's making new highs of the day. Amazon's continuing its push to new 52-week highs. All of that is taking place while other areas of the market are down 8, 9, 10%. That's a trader's dream, because it doesn't matter what type of trader that you are. Are you long biased? Are you short biased? Are you neutral? So I'll just give you an example. The 3 home run trades that we had today. Myself, Shy, and Uni. 2 of our other professional trading moderators that are inside of TTG. Okay, Uni's her nickname. Her name's Andrea. Okay, we call her Uni for unicorn. Okay, Uni the unicorn. But the 3 of us are similar traders, but also very different. Now, Uni has a long bias. Shy has a short bias. They are very, very, very good at Uni identifying where there is strength in the market, and Shy is very good at identifying where there's weakness in the market. And I look at myself, I consider myself kind of a little bit more neutral. I don't necessarily like always look short or always look long. I think I'm kind of in the middle. And then you got focusing on shorts and you got focusing on longs. And the three of us all made three completely different trades today. Shy short end phase via put options, me short upstart, and Uni long alphabet via call options. And all three of them were monster trades. All three monster trades. There's something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. So regardless if you trade stocks, options, futures, crypto, whatever it is, whether you day trade, you swing trade, you like small caps, mid caps, large caps, you like high volatility, low volatility, you trend trade, you counter trend trade, whatever it is, there is a moderator. There's 8 professional traders that are with you as moderators during the trading day. There's 8 of us. We all have different styles. There's something for everyone. And I think it's very important for beginner traders or traders that have not yet kind of gotten to the place where they want to be to get exposure to a variety of different trading styles, because no two people are the same. No two traders the same. Just because my style works for me doesn't mean that you need to do exactly what I do. I don't think that I'm not the type of person that's like, hey, it's my way or the highway. That's nonsense. You can put 100 successful traders in a room and have 100 different styles. There's a lot of different ways to do this. You don't have to do it the way that I do it. The way that I do it has worked for me for the last, I'm going on 18 years I've been doing this. So yes, it works for me. I'll teach you everything that I do and everything that I learn, but you might want to take a little bit of my style and maybe you mix it with a little bit of Shy's style. Or you take a little bit of Uni style and you mix it with a little bit of Jay Downing style. Or you take a little bit of Glenny and you mix it with, a little bit of the Wolf. Or you take a little bit of Simmons and you mix it with Geo. These are just some of the other moderators that we have inside of True Trading Group. I'm just naming off just a couple. But there's 8 of us. So at the end of the day, the point that I'm trying to make is that there is such a tremendous amount of opportunity in this market. And not just because it's at all-time highs, right? Being at all-time highs is great for the long-term portfolio, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be really great day trading or swing trading opportunities. Doesn't necessarily mean that. Obviously, your 401k looks great. Your IRA looks great, unless you're in stuff like Fisker, which another electric vehicle company going bankrupt. People have been asking me about these electric vehicle companies for years. And I've told people for years that I'm not owning these electric vehicle companies. The only one that I do own is Tesla. And even that stock's getting its ass kicked right now. I do not want to own these electric vehicle companies. At a live stream just last week, I'd sometimes do these segments, and maybe we'll do it today a little bit, where it's called Grade My Stock, where a bunch of viewers, they throw out a ticker symbol. I tell you what I think about it. I'll give it a grade, A, B, C, D, whatever. And somebody asked me about Rivian last week. And I was like, no, I have no intentions on buying Rivian. I have no intentions on buying Lucid. I'm staying far away from these companies. And then you see with these companies, just look at these stock charts. These charts are just disgusting. Straight to the downside. You look at Lucid, my goodness, you're straight to the down, $2. Then you look at Fisker, the 15 cents, talking about maybe going bankrupt for the second or third time. This company's already gone bankrupt in the past, and now they're looking that they're going to go bankrupt again. I just have zero interest in owning any of these companies and owning any of these stocks. I just don't see there being, it's like the market's at all-time highs and you have these stocks down 70, 80, 90%. And it's like, if this is just where your money has been sitting for the last couple of years, then you're really sucking wind right now. And you've missed out on stocks, obviously, like NVIDIA, like AMD, like Microsoft, the obvious, Palo Altos of the world, right? CrowdStrike. These are all the companies that we've been kind of focusing on here in True Trading Group. But I'm kind of getting a little off topic here. But just because the markets are at all-time highs doesn't necessarily mean that there's really good trading opportunities. You might feel great about your long-term portfolio, but as far as supplementing your income, because I look at trading as a way to generate income. Investing is a way for you just to build wealth over time, right? You're not going to pay your bills through your long-term portfolio. You want to let that grow and accumulate and continuing to add to it over time. You don't want to be pulling from your long-term portfolio. That defeats the purpose. But trading, day trading, swing trading, my friends, that is where you start to supplement your income and maybe eventually one day replace your income. See, we had a lot of members in True Trading that have actually been able to, make that jump, take that leap and go full time. Up 70 plus points on MES this week with 60% win rate and 2 green 1 rate day. Thanks to TTG Futures. Yes, for better living. Great job. Great job. Great job for better living. Killing it in the TTG Futures program. I absolutely love that. But here's something that I want to read for you guys. I want to read for you guys a comment. And I put this up on my Twitter. If you guys want to go and follow me on Twitter, I always post market commentary, trade ideas, analysis and stuff on my Twitter. It's at Mike or my ex at Mike Edward _TTG. It's at Mike Edward _TTG. Why don't you guys go to that page right now and go check out my last post and read my last post. Like it, share it on your own pages because I just think it's so incredible. It's so amazing. I'm so happy for this person. And I want to show you what's actually real and what's actually possible. Okay, so I'm going to read this for you. You guys can go on my page and check it out. And then we're going to move on to, trades of the day. We'll recap the Upstart trade, which is the one that I hit on. And then we'll go through and we'll do the grade my stock. So you guys can actually ask me a bunch of questions on any stock you're interested in. And we'll talk about that. And we'll go over what we expect out of the market tomorrow, how we plan on making money tomorrow. We're going to discuss that. Okay. But this is a comment that I got from somebody. They took a screenshot. Okay. And go check it out on my Twitter page at Mike Edward _TTG. Take a screenshot of the percentage gain of their account. Their account is up 818.29%. 818.29% is how much their account is up. The message reads, "Hi, Mike. I wanted to say thank you for everything. I haven't talked to you in a while, but I followed your recommendations and my account is up 818.29% this year." I was like, "Oh my God, yes, congrats." She goes, "Thank you, Mike." Goes, "I paid off my student loan, a $17,000 another loan. All my credit cards are paid. I'm planning to pay off my mortgage within the next 2 months. Is in fact a very big deal for me. Plus, I have $100,000 in my account right now." I said, "Wow, Maria, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you." She goes, "Half credit for me and half credit for you. All of your advice helped me. Remember, I had $4,000 in my account when we had my last one-on-one." Now, the one-on-one, this person's a lifetime member. Okay. This person's a lifetime member. And as a lifetime member of True Trading Group, you guys get 4 one-on-one mentor sessions with myself or any of the other moderators that you choose as a lifetime member. You get 4 of them per year for life, where we can talk, we can dive into your trading, figure out what you're doing wrong, figure out what adjustments we can make. If you want to go over your long-term portfolio stuff, we can do. Oh, there she is. There she is. Maria, you're here. Maria, you're here. I didn't want to, I blocked out your name just for your own privacy, but Maria is here. So she's actually commenting right there inside of chat. So Maria, I'm so incredibly proud of you. I am so happy for you. And the comment that I posted on my Twitter was, yeah, sure, Lamborghinis and mansions and yachts are cool, right? Everybody loves those things, but that's not why real people join True Trading Group. Don't join True Trading Group because you want a Lamborghini. Join True Trading Group because you want to pay off your credit cards. You want to pay off student loans. You want to pay off your mortgage. Join True Trading Group so that you don't have to worry about inflation and you can be finally in a better place financially. That's why you join True Trading Group. And the reality of the fact is, listen, not all of our we have 10,000 members in 115 countries. I'm going to be honest with you. Not all of our members are killing it. Okay. I can't sit here and tell you that all 10,000 of our members are all killing it and making money. But the reality is that the vast majority of them are. And not just because I say that to be true, it's because it is true, because they say it so, not me. And I'll prove that to you. Guys, members of True Trading Group that are with me right now on this stream, members, do me a favor and type the number 1 if you're making money. F the Dawn says, is this live on Twitch? Yes, F the Dawn. We are live right now. Thanks for joining us. We got a lot more coming. So members, if you guys are making money with True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now. And for the people that are on this stream that are not yet members of this platform, pay attention to how many people type the number 1, because these are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers. And if they can do it, then so can you. There's absolutely no reason why you will not be able to do this and reach and achieve your goals. If they can do it, then so can you. So again, members, go ahead and type the number 1 if you guys are making money and becoming better traders. Julie hit a 257% gain today. Julie, I assume that was the end phase trade, because the end phase put options went around 250%. Yes, after Dawn, I'm on YouTube right now. Yes. So there you guys can see. You guys can see all the people that are typing number 1. These are people that are telling you, hey, they're making money. They're becoming better traders with TTG. So if they can do it, then so can you. Right? Now you might be wondering, well, how? How are these people making that money? Is it because they're lucky? No, it's not because they're lucky. It's because I showed them some special super top secret indicator that I learned working at a hedge fund that nobody wants retail traders to know. Also no. Did I give them some crazy AI trading algorithm that will trade for them while they sleep? Also no. It's because they got and received a real professional level of education. And they are given and guided by 8 professional full-time traders each and every single day with their analysis, knowing exactly what those traders think of the market and what they plan on doing, what stocks they're focused on, what prices they're going to get long, what prices they're going to get short, where they're going to get out if they're wrong, and where they're going to get out if they're right. The difference between True Trading Group and a lot of other platforms that are out there is that our traders will tell you what we're going to do before we do it. You see, every single day before the market even opens, myself and the other professional traders in TTG go over our watch list. We tell you exactly what we're focused on. We tell you exactly what prices we're looking to enter these positions. So you don't even have to wait for trade alerts to come through. You know the prices that the moderators are looking at to transact their orders. So a lot of times our members even get better orders than the moderators do. Sometimes the moderators don't even get filled and a member might get filled because their order was at a different price. Happens all the time. I want to take just a couple minutes and I want to give you an example of some of the analysis that you would get as a member of True Trading Group, because the analysis in the pre-market session has been absolutely perfect and spot on for the last several weeks now, because this market has been trading so much on a technical basis. You identify the levels, you trade and transact at those levels, and it's been working out. It's been working out beautifully. You're talking like 5 out of 6 ideas, 6 out of 7 ideas. I mean, it's like on a daily basis, these ideas are hitting. And I want to just give you just a couple of examples of that. You see, today in the pre-market session, I go over a bunch of different trade ideas. I got a couple of them I want to go over with you. We'll talk about them on the charts. Why did I give this analysis? And then we're going to get into what we expect from the market tomorrow, where we're going to make money tomorrow. And then we can go over a little bit of that segment of Grade My Stock. So here I have a video clip of you. I'm going to go over 3 different stocks: Amazon, NVIDIA, and Upstart. Just 3 of the stocks that we had talked about in the pre-market session, where we said we're looking for Amazon long, we're looking for NVIDIA short, and we're looking for Upstart short. And in this analysis, we go over and give you exact prices on where we're looking for there to be support, where we're looking for there to be resistance, where you want to enter these positions, where you want to exit these positions. So I want you to pay close attention to what you hear when we go over this. The first video I'm going to give you is about Amazon. Now, Amazon is where I made my money yesterday. You guys maybe caught the video that I posted on the YouTube channel yesterday. I went over the whole lessons behind Amazon. There was some really great technical lessons with Amazon off of, you had like double, triple bottom on Amazon yesterday. You had a relative strength lesson on Amazon yesterday. And that was a beautiful trade for us yesterday. That's where I made my money yesterday. So that stock stays on the watch list today because of the overall relative strength that that stock has had. So before the market even opens, I'm discussing with our members why we like Amazon long. I'll go ahead and I'll just pull up Amazon on my chart just so we can have it up. And I want you just to see what Amazon actually did today. Let's see. The low of the day today is 176.46. And the high of the day today is 179.53. Remember those numbers, 176.46 and 179.53. That's the low day of the day and the high of the day for Amazon today. Now, I have about a minute-long video clip of me going over and discussing why we like Amazon long today. This is not from YouTube. This is from inside the True Trading Group community before the market opens. Listen to what we discuss. Let's go ahead and play that clip. So we made some good money on Amazon yesterday. It wasn't like a monster crazy home run, but made some good money on Amazon yesterday. And I just feel like we can maybe try to just stay long this name and look for a 180 hit. And I was looking at 176.50. I'm still going to keep that number written down, 176.50. That's going to be yesterday's close. And it's also just a little bit of a level here. It's like that's the initial morning high from yesterday. You broke above it. We consolidated, and then we held that in the afternoon. Then we closed there. So some nice little support there around 176.50. We'll see if that holds for a possible long there on Amazon. So that is me going over in the pre-market session, telling members, hey guys, 176.50. I like 176.50 for the long. Let's see if we can get up there towards 180. Right? That's what you just heard me say. Well, let's remember what was the low of the day today. 176.46. What was the high of the day today? 179.53. Yeah, 179.53. High of the day. Are you starting to see how so many members are able to tell you that they're making money? Because now they already know before the day begins, okay, we want to look to get long Amazon at 176.50. Well, I drew a line for you at 176.50. Here's the market open. That red candle's market open. There's the low of the day. That's 176.50. There's a double bottom at what? 176.50. So right here is your buy zone. Right there becomes your buy zone. You heard us talk about it in the pre-market session. There it is. That's your buy zone. Getting long, double bottom right there on the intraday on Amazon, and then pump it right back up to where? Right in front of 180. This is how our members are able to sit here and make money and capitalize on what is taking place inside of True Trading Group. And even if they're not in front of their computer, as long as you have your cell phone, you will get real-time push notifications when the moderator's orders execute. You will also be able to listen in on the audio because the moderators and I talk to you on the microphone during the trading day. So you'll be able to know exactly what we're doing and what we're looking at before the day even begins. Now, I've got another video that I want to show you, and then we're going to move on to the grade my stock and talk about how we're going to make money tomorrow. This other video clip I want to show you is about NVIDIA. Now, if you guys know, I have been very loud and outspoken on how bullish I am on NVIDIA for the last several years. You don't have to just believe me for that. Obviously, right now, it's like, oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, sure, you're going to say that. But if you've been a member of this channel for the last several years, you know that I've talked about NVIDIA many times. So I don't really want to talk about that. What I want to go over with you guys now is that coming into the day today, we were actually short biased on NVIDIA for the day trade to the short side. Now, what you will hear me say in this video that I'm about to play for you, let's go through and let's see what are the high and the low of NVIDIA today. The high of the day today is 906.5. The low of the day today is 866. So we got just above 900, and then we rejected and sold off into the 60s. The next video clip I'm going to play for you talks about our analysis of NVIDIA before the market opens of exactly what we're looking for NVIDIA to do. Then we talk about Upstart in the same video clip. This was trade of the day for me. This is where I made my money, where I said specifically where I think Upstart is going to go. Okay. The high of the day today on Upstart is 25.05. The low of the day is 22.81. And I'm also still in this position. So I took profit off 3 or 4 times today, and I'm still holding a piece of this position. I am short Upstart from 24.63. Okay, so I'm short from 24.63. We got all the way down to 22 and change. That was like a 60-70% gain on the put options for members. This was intended as a swing trade. I'm still in it. My target is $22. We got to around 22.60 today, so I'm looking for a little bit more downside either tomorrow or into Monday. All right. So the next video clip is going to go over with you the analysis for NVIDIA and the analysis on Upstart. I want you to pay close attention to what you hear me say on exactly what I think these stocks are going to do and where we want to be getting into these trades. Let's go ahead and play that clip. I'm going to go quick, guys. I know the bell's about to ring. NVIDIA, there was actually a negative note on demand and then also competition with regards to specific chips that NVIDIA had. That's what's causing the stock down today, like, 1.5%, while the markets were actually up. Key support level on NVIDIA at 885. That's yesterday's low and then prior high of the day from the 11th. Any pops back into like 910. I want to see if 910's resistance. I think that top, that 974 high from the last week when I trimmed 15% of my position in the long term, I think that is the near term top on NVIDIA. And I think we're going to see NVIDIA at 825 before we see NVIDIA at 1,000. I feel that way. I'm still going to lean that way. We're going to look for maybe bounces back up above 900 for resistance and look for yesterday's low to break and then see if NVIDIA drops back down towards like 850. I'm also looking at UPST for the short. Oh, I might do it right here off the bell, but I'm looking at UPST for the short against like 25.25. I just think that UPST is going to work its way to $24 today and then eventually break 24 and drop down to 22, and that'll be a swing trade. So you just heard me go over NVIDIA and Upstart's analysis. Let's go back to NVIDIA first. You heard me say, look for us to pop above 900 for a rejection, go down to yesterday's low, and then break yesterday's low. Okay. Here is yesterday's low in green arrows. Right off the opening bell, what happens? We shoot up, we tap 906, so we get right above 900, and then look for it to become resistance, drop down and break underneath yesterday's low, and then yesterday's low becomes resistance, and then you get a nice rollover and a nice continuation sell-off there on NVIDIA. Absolutely textbook, picture perfect from what we said in the pre-market. Look for a push above 100, and then reject and break underneath yesterday's low. That's exactly what we said in the pre-market. So what ends up happening? What ends up happening is that members then say, okay, well, here's my entry point, right? Here's my entry zone for the short. Okay, so for either short the stock or short put options, whatever it is, there's the entry zone just above 100. We get into the entry zone and then it rolls over, breaks below prior day's low. Prior day's low becomes resistance. You get follow through to the downside. That's verbatim what we said in the pre-market session. So again, now you're starting to see how members are able to make money with True Trading Group, because this is the type of analysis that they receive on a daily basis inside of our platform and inside of our community. Then we go over to Upstart, right? Upstart, you heard me say, I think we're going to drop to 24 and then break 24 and work our way down towards 22. Well, right off the open, we move to the downside, down to 24, 24 breaks, and we go down towards 22. This is verbatim what's happening from what we're saying in the pre-market session. My entry short was right here. This is where I got into the position. Okay, so right there was my entry for the short. Okay, right there is where I entered the position. And our members jumped on March 22nd's expiration, the $24 strike put. And I think that was around the dollar at the time of entry. And the thing went all the way to like $1.80 or $1.90, something like that, maybe even $2. I got to see. I'd have to go back and check and see what the actual, I think the high of the day was like 182 or something like that. So you're talking like an 85% gain on the put option already. And we've only been in the trade for 1 day. And I'm still in a piece of the position. I've taken the bulk of my trade off. I'm down to around 20 to 25% of my original position. I am holding this, looking for $22 as the target. But this is the type of analysis that you guys will be getting on a daily basis. Now you're seeing how so many of our members are able to be making money. Guys, my members that were with me today, true or false, is this or is this not what was said to you in the pre-market session before the market opened? Am I lying about this? Just like true or false? Is this what you've been, is this the analysis that you received in the pre-market session? True or false? Because I feel like the people that are not members, if you're not there, I get it. I understand the skepticism. I genuinely and truly understand the skepticism, but you are not talking to some kid in a college dorm room. I have been doing this for 18 years, trained on Wall Street, received the Trader of the Year award. I know what I am doing. I know what I am saying. This is why I have no problem telling people ahead of time, this is what I think is going to happen. And you can take that information and you can do whatever you want with it. I'm not saying that I'm going to be right all the time. Yes, I make losing trades. Yes, I'm wrong sometimes. But let me tell you something. I am right a hell of a lot more than I am wrong. And I have no problem sticking my neck out there. And I have no problem saying, hey, I was wrong on this. This is why I was wrong. This is what happened. And then when I'm right, I have no problem coming out and telling you, hey, I was right. This is what happened. This is why I was right. That's what trading is. You gotta be honest. You gotta have humility. You can't just come on and be like, oh, I'm never wrong. Bullshit. Everybody's going to be wrong sometimes. But again, collectively as a group, the mods and I sport a cumulative win rate of around 80%. You asked before why so many people are able to type the number one and tell you that they're making money. That's why. How many people are on the live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group? If you're not a member, type TTG. Because now I just want to see who's on here that obviously did not get this information today. Okay. So I want to see how many people did not get this info. Type the letters TTG if you are not part of True Trading Group. Okay. If you're not part of True Trading Group, okay, type the letters TTG. Let me see. And don't be shy, guys, because I understand it's hard for you to believe what I'm saying just because I'm saying it. And you shouldn't believe what I'm saying just because I'm some guy on YouTube saying it, right? So I understand a skepticism. I don't fault you at all, okay? No offense taken. But let me just see who's not a member. Don't be shy. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG. We've got Nikki Nick. We got Steven. We have Fortune Jamma, Sean, Sapientia, Holloway, Johnny Gutierrez. So guys, just type the letters TTG for those of you that are not part of the community. I just want to see who's on here that obviously doesn't get this info. Because here's what we'll do, right? And then I want to get into the grade my stock and talk about what we expect maybe from the markets tomorrow. For those of you, Armando, what's up? For those of you that are not part of this community, I'm going to offer you something. I'm going to offer you something because honestly, Maria's message to me today it touched me. I actually have a group chat with like all of my friends. Like I actually have a very close knit group of friends that are actually all the way go back to my childhood and high school. Not many people have that, but I have like a group of 8 or 10 guys that we're all still very, very, very close with each other. And I was so moved and touched by Maria's message today that I actually shared it with my members. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting like the notifications, like they're responding to the message that I sent them, just because it really warms my heart. It honestly truly does. And people ask like, well, why do you do this? If you're such a good trader, why do you do this? Well, why do I do this? Because A, I would be doing this anyway. And B, why not make extra money on top of what you're already doing and what you're already good at? At the same time, I'm an entrepreneur and True Trading Group is a business. There's 30 employees at TTG. And my goal is to revolutionize the retail trading community. We have over 10,000 members in 115 countries. It's no joke. It's not like we're just, 100 people in a little Discord room. And with what we're doing with implementing AI into our platform, implementing AI into trading, I want to be the reason why there's never a movie made ever again that's called Dumb Money. That movie, Dumb Money, really, really messed. I got to tell you something, man. I'm sitting. I don't know how many of you have seen that movie, but I'm sitting there. I actually didn't finish it. I was watching it on the plane when I was on my way to Miami, and I didn't get to finish it, but I got through most of it. And to watch this one woman, a single mother, 2 kids, father walked out on her husband walked out on her, whatever it was, and makes like 60 grand a year. She's like a nurse and can barely make ends meet, right? Barely makes ends meet. She got involved into the GameStop situation. She got to a point where her account was up to $550,000. Life-changing money for her. Life-changing money for her and her 2 young sons. And she didn't sell. Gave it all back. That kills me. The pain that I felt for this woman watching this movie absolutely kills me, because she got to a point where she could have changed her life and her kid's life. And because she didn't know any better and was told to diamond hand to the moon and never sold, gave it all back. Absolutely infuriated me. And Wall Street laughs in your face. The title of the movie is Dumb Money. They laugh in your face about it. Well, this isn't a joke. Stock market's not a joke. People's financial situations and their financial futures are not a joke. But I'm tired of it being portrayed that way. And I want True Trading Group to be the reason why Wall Street stops referring to retail traders as dumb money. And I know I got a long way to go, but it's a hell of a start so far. And for those of you that are typing TTG, if you want to be a part of this community, you want to start getting this analysis, you want to start getting these trade alerts, you want to start catching these moves and making money, do yourself a favor and I'll give you a coupon code for a huge discount right now, since you're on this live stream with me. Open up a new web browser, go to ttgoffer.com. That's ttgoffer.com. And then I want you to use this coupon code. You'll see the price of our membership is $1,212 for the year. I want you to use this coupon code, TTG121. I will open this coupon code up for 15 people if you guys want it. The next 15 people to join with coupon code TTG121 will get a 54% discount. It brings the price down to just $547 for the whole year. Everything you see on that page is included for the year membership. It's our entire 22 course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. No upsells for the courses. They are all included when you join our community. You're going to get to use the mobile app that lets you be connected to our chat and receive the real-time push notifications when our traders enter and exit positions. 82% of our members have a full-time job. They work over 40 hours a week, 82%. How do they do it? By using the mobile app. You can do it too. We wouldn't have over 10,000 members if the only people that were able to join were full-time traders and didn't have a job and were just sitting at home. That's not realistic. I don't expect you to do that. So have the mobile app there for you. You're going to get 2 small private mentor sessions or 2 small mentor sessions with our moderators to help speed up that learning curve. You're going to get the watch list every day. Like that analysis that you just saw, you get that watch list every single day as an annual member of True Trading Group. You've got our video library that has over 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering, different topics and different lessons. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops to $547. I'm leaving that for the next 15 people, and then the price is going to move up towards $720. But if you guys are here now, Maria's message really honestly moved me today, $547 for the next 15 people. And one last thing I'll say, because I know there's some people out there that maybe are a little still skeptical. You're not alone if you're skeptical. The majority of our members were skeptical. They've been burned in the past. But now their only regret is that they didn't join sooner. And I'll prove that to you also. Members, if you guys were skeptical at first, now your only regret is you didn't join sooner, type the number 2 inside of chat right now. And for anyone that is skeptical watching me right now, live, pay attention to how many people were also once in your same shoes. And now they regret that they didn't join the exact moment that they thought about it. I don't blame you for being skeptical. You're not alone with that. But here's what I can do to remove your skepticism. I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just by joining us. That I can't just guarantee that, right? But here's what I can guarantee for you. I believe so strongly in the platform that we have created that I will go as far to offer you a double your money back guarantee. I'm dead serious. Double your money back. That means it's $547, so $1,094. Here's how it works. Join our platform now. You pay $547 for the year. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do study groups every Thursday. Attend one. If you are unable, after doing those things, if you're unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $547 membership fee, you can't do that at least one time during your membership, I will give you back $1,094, double what you're paying to join the community. Why do I do that? To prove to you how serious I am about the things that I am saying. To prove to you how serious I am about me believing that our platform can help you reach your goals. Our W money back guarantee, it's right there. It's in black and white. Go read it. You don't have to do all this in like 14 days. You have the whole year of your membership to do these things. So take your time. Go at your own pace. There's no rush. Do it the right way, not the fast way. If you have any questions, just text us. We do have indicator packages, Sapientia, yes. So to answer your question, when you join our annual membership, it's $547. We do have extra indicator packages and tools that you guys could purchase if you want. We have like Benzinga Pro's newsfeed. We have Trading Views charting software, the Trade Idea Scanner, congressional trading data, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, analyst ratings, short data, AI trading tools, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner, a proprietary scanner, lets you create your own custom scans. All of these things are available on our platform for an additional cost. But when you join our annual base membership for the $547 for the whole year, it gets you all of our courses, the chat room, the mobile app, the watch list, 2 study group sessions. All of that's included for the $547. Okay. So when you guys, if you want Sapientia, if you want that package, because if you were to pay for those tools on your own, you're probably spending like $5,000 a year. But you can join, you can upgrade your membership with us and just pay a couple $100 more, and then you'll have access to all those tools if you want them. Okay. We do have to welcome Steve. Okay. Steve just joined TTG, guys. Steve just joined TTG. That means 14 spots left at the $547 price point. Mike Whitley, is there lessons on advanced option strategies? Mike, yes, there are. We have lessons on credit spreads, debit spreads, butterflies, iron condors. We have lessons on all of that stuff if that is what you want. So Mike, our options courses are actually separated into single leg option strategies, which is just basic calls and puts, and then advanced multi-leg option strategies. So they're separated to the two. So you can, go, obviously if you're a new options trader, you start with the intro to options, which is the basic single leg option trading, and then you'll work your way into the advanced. But Mike, it sounds like you're not a beginner. If you're looking for advanced option strategies, we do have courses on that. Okay. All right, guys. So again, Steven, yeah, Sapientia, exactly. About $3,800, right? To pay for that stuff, Oh, Mike Whitley. So if you're new, brother, start with the intro stuff. Like start with the single leg. So they're broken into 2, right? You got like the beginner options and the advanced options. So Mike, when you join, start with the beginner options first and then move to the advanced options. Okay. You do calls and puts, but I want to be able to do more than that. Mike, we got you. You got to talk to Green Thumb. Green Thumb is another one of our moderators. She's been trading for over 20 years. Absolutely phenomenal trader. She does spreads all the time. I highly suggest you talk to her. Okay. But go through, like I said, beginner first and then move to the advanced. Guys, listen, the W money back guarantee is there for peace of mind. I really don't think you need it, considering the refund rate at True Trading Group is actually less than 2.5%. And 78% of our members stay with us after they join. 78% of our members have either been a member for longer than 1 year, means they've renewed their membership, or they've upgraded to become a full-time member, lifetime member of TTG. Guys, do me a favor. Type the number 1 if you've been a member of TTG for longer than 1 year or you're a lifetime member. Just type the number 1. And then we do have to welcome Riley. Riley, welcome to the TTG family, guys. That means that we have 13 of these spots now left. All right, so 13 spots are left now at this price point. All right. If you have any questions at all, guys, listen to me carefully. Any questions at all. We're fully transparent. We are an open book. Okay. Send us a text message if you have any questions at all. 1-888-306-8783. That's 1-888-306-8783. The number's at the bottom of the screen. Just text that number if you guys have any questions at all, if you're having a hard time signing up, or maybe you guys used to be a member, or maybe you used to be a trial member and you guys want to come back. In order for you to get this deal and this price, we have to whitelist your email. So you just have to, we got to whitelist your email. So you just have to text us so that we can do that. Mike, do you trade penny stocks, or do you have traders in your group that trade high volume stocks? So Stephen, we trade small caps. We don't trade OTC stocks. So Stephen, we trade, like the $1, $2, $3, like high flyers at Halt and short squeeze. We trade those all the time. But what we don't trade is like the 15-cent OTC penny pink sheet stock. Those we don't trade. Okay. So when you say penny stocks, technically a penny stock is something that's under $5. But if you're talking about, like the 15-cent, like OTCs, we don't do that. Oh, Nasdaq, yes, Stephen, we do, brother. We do trade the Nasdaq penny stocks. Yes, we do. So we just call, those are like the small caps or the micro caps. We do trade those, Stephen. Yes, we do. Like you're talking like HOLO, SOUN, right? Like those are like some of the recent ones that we've traded inside of TTG. HOLO, SOUN. So like those are the things you're talking about, Stephen. Yes, brother, we trade those things all the time. All right. We do have to welcome Nikki. Nikki, welcome to the TTG fam. 12 of those spots now remain. Okay. 12 spots left. Everybody welcome Nikki, newest member to the group. Now, again, 1-888-306-8783 if you guys have any questions. Okay. So I'm going to leave this coupon code valid until 12 more people join, or midnight tonight, whichever one of those two things happens first. And then we'll move the price up towards 720. Now, you guys can get it now, though, for the 547. Again, if you can't make the 547 back at least once, we'll give you guys back $1,094. That's the deal. It's the refund policies, a W money back guarantee. It's right there on the checkout page. Just go read it, guys. Okay? So, Nikki, welcome to the family, brother. 12 of those spots are left. All right? 12 spots left. All right? Stephen. Maybe that might, I assume that might actually be the first Stephen that joined. If that's not the first Stephen that joined, then Stephen that's asking about the penny stocks and stuff, I hope you do join if you didn't join already, if you were the first Stephen that came. Then we also have Mike Whitley that was asking about the options. I look forward to trading with you guys. All right. Take advantage of one of these spots. I mean, guys, 547 for the whole year. It's crazy. That's crazy, stupid cheap. And you get the W money back guarantee. So peace of mind, right? Hold us accountable. Proves to you how much that we believe in the platform that we've created. And that's how it should be. Nobody else would do that, but that's how it should be. If I'm going to come on here, I'm going to talk a big game. I got to back it up, and we'll back it up with our own money. All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about what we expect from the markets tomorrow. So like I said, I'm still short UPST. Okay. I'm still short UPST. I'm looking for there to now be some resistance back around $24. So if there's a bounce tomorrow on UPST back to 24, I'd like 24 to be resistance now and keep the stock under 24. If we get back above 24, I'll take my final profit off the trade. I'll take my final profit off the table. Okay. But I'm looking for a target of $22, which is this gap fill from back here in November. See that gap fill in November? That's what I'm looking at. We already got to that one target of 23. So we did take profit off here in front of 23. Where does that 23 level come from? There's one bottom, there's two bottom. That's a double bottom, but it's also a gap entry. So if you break 23, you entered the gap from November and the gap fills at 22. Prior to that, you'll see a double top resistance there in earlier November. And then you see structure support there at the end of October. So that 23 is a big level, all right? That 23 is a big level, okay? That's why we took profit off in front of 23 today. And it's no surprise that 23 held today. See how 23 held? So that's why that was a target. We took profit. I'm down to around 20 to 25% of my position. In case we break 23, we should go right to 22. A $23 break should take us right to 22. Okay? So that's the game plan with the rest of the Upstart position. But again, that's all profit. No way we can lose any money. Even if we get stopped out in the last piece back to 24, that's still that's still in the profit. We got into that trade far higher. All right. So I like what we're seeing there on Upstart. Let's look at the overall markets. Listen, the trend, the channel is still intact. Okay. The channel is still intact. We now have a flat top at 518. That 518 flat top, it's like 517 and a half to 518, about a 50-cent window. You've got multiple tops now. Okay. You got multiple tops now at this 517 and a half to 518. That's created for us a nice flat top resistance that we can play off of. All right. Now the channel is still intact. You got down to the bottom end of the channel today. That level held. You watch then for channel to continue, and you watch for a new all-time high break through that level. Today, I started to see a broadening out of this market. You had a lot of different things that were moving around in different ways. So I think you just stay in this channel until it breaks. So what now means a break would be a break of 512, 511 and a half breaks the channel. Okay. So 512, you guys look right here on the chart, 512, that's going to be right around today's low. It's not just today's low, it's the upward slope of this channel. So this channel does not break until you get a candle that does that. Once a candle does that, now channel broken, and the target would be next structure support down at 503 to 505. So this is the area that we're looking for if you break this channel, but wait for the break. There's no reason why you need to jump ahead of this. It's held for months. Play it until it breaks. Even if that means you get stopped out of a long when it breaks, at least now you know the channel's broken. And now you can reposition yourself and look for downside for 2 to 3 days and capitalize on 2 or 3 or 4 trades to the downside rather than just the one long. We have to welcome Kenneth. Kenneth, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Kenneth. 11 of those spots remain. Everybody welcome Kenneth. Kenneth, welcome to the TTG family. Everyone welcome Kenneth. 11 spots left. Okay. 11 spots left. Welcome Kenneth. Guys, again, if you have any questions, just text us. Seriously. 1-888-306-8783. Just send us a text message, okay? 1-888-306-8783. Text us. We'll answer any questions that you guys have. Otherwise, go right to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code. You have to type it in yourself. TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop from $1,212. It'll drop down to $547 for the year. All right. Kenneth, welcome, brother. And then you guys have the W money back guarantee. Don't forget. All right. So if and when this channel breaks, my target, I'll make it a box actually. And I'll put it in green for you guys. It's actually very straightforward. I mean, the technicals right now are so easy. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like, whatever, but the market's trading off technicals right now. It's not trading off of fear or greed or a news catalyst or the Fed or Jerome Powell. Like, it's not trading off of that. It's just trading off technicals. Right now, if this channel breaks, your next structured support is this green area that you see. So if you break 512, 511, 511.50, 512, you break that, just stay short until you get to 504. Otherwise, until that channel breaks, play the channel. Play the channel. Play it until it breaks. Use relative strength, use relative weakness. That's what we've been doing. right? That Amazon trade today, right? That Amazon trade today and the Amazon trade yesterday is all off of relative strength. So Amazon today double bottomed, never went red. Never went red today, Amazon. Meanwhile, look what the SPY did. Dropped, fell right out of bed. $3.50 drop, went deeply red on the day. Amazon never did that. That's obvious relative strength. Microsoft, exact same thing. Another winner for the group today, right? Microsoft made a new all-time high, never went red. Meanwhile, look what the SPY did. Relative strength. Find the relative strength and weakness. Trade the individual stocks that are relatively strong when the market gets to the bottom of the channel. And then when the market gets to the top end of the channel, short the stuff that's relatively weak. That's the strategy for the last several weeks that's been working. Markets at the bottom of the channel, go long relatively strong stocks like Microsoft and Amazon today. Then market gets to the top end of the channel, short the stuff that's weak. And do that until the channel breaks. Okay? All right, guys. Guys, that wraps it up for me. I actually have to get going. I have an accelerator class tonight with our members. I do these 9-week accelerator programs with like 500 members at a time. So we keep it nice and small so I can really work, hands-on with our members. I have my next session actually at 6 o'clock with the 2024 accelerator class. So I've got to get going, right? I got to eat something before I start at 6 o'clock. It's 5:45. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm sorry we didn't have time for the grade my stock session. I promise we'll do that. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the grade my stock. And essentially, if those that have never done that with me, what we do is you guys give me a bunch of stocks that you have questions about, and I give you a grade on the stock. A, B, C, D, and I tell you why that's my grade for the stock. A means I love it, I'm buying it. B means, I like it. Maybe I own it already, but I don't want to buy more. C means it's D means I would sell it. F means I would never even remotely think about buying this. It's dump it if you own it and get the thing, get out of Dodge. So that's the grade my stock thing, that kind of segment that we do on the stream. Well, I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. So folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, those of you that are not members, take advantage. There's 11 spots left. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop from the original $1,212. It drops down to $547 for the whole year. You got the double your money back guarantee. Gives you peace of mind. If you can't make the $547 back at least once during your membership, we'll give you back $1,094. That's the deal. That's our commitment to you. Questions? Text us 1-888-306-8783. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Make sure you smash that like button, show some love, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on these streams. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. My TTG fam, congratulations on a wonderful day today. Not one, not two, but 3 monster trades. Enphase put options short, 250% gain. Upstart short put options, 80% gain. And Alphabet long call options, I think that was also over 100% gain. So congratulations, all the members. Great day today. Let's keep that going. It's been a great week. We'll finish the week strong. I'll see you guys all in chat. My accelerated members, I'll see you in 15 minutes. Have a great